I mentioned Kelku. We use Kelku, we use Price Runner, we use a plethora of, there's hundreds out there of prices that you can, price comparisons that people, and there's websites jumping all over this, and there's actually a guy, quite clever, I thought, he developed 4 electrical retail websites and then created his own comparison site. But you can't go on it, it's only his 4 sites, which I thought was quite clever. So you're comparing, but it's the same bloke. So you think you're getting a good deal, and he has them all at different prices, so you think, oh, that's a good deal. Yeah, right, it's the same geezer, But it was very clever, very clever. This is a good way of because obviously our business is very comparable. A Zanussi 123 is exactly the same wherever you go in the country, so these sort of things work. We like to use our national showrooms quite a bit. Our national showrooms are John Lewis, Comet, Curry's. They're our national showrooms. That's where people go and look at products. That's where they go and touch, feel, lift open, lift out the trays, put up the shelves, and then they go home, get on the internet, and find that product. And so when I hear that retail's in trouble, I'm like, oh, I don't want retail in trouble. That helps my business, because that's where people can go and see these products. You'll never replace that entirely. It's not possible, because people need to see the product before they buy it. They don't just buy it blind. It just doesn't happen. What they do is they come on to these sort of comparison sites, find who's doing a good deal, and then they'll take it forward with the purchase. But again, it's controlling it so it's not too expensive. Same with Google AdWords, can be very expensive. If you use a keyword like washing machines, you can pay, you probably pay £1 a click anyway to get that, and then when you do, for you to have the right washing machine is just not the answer. So I sort of look at it as a sort of funnel thing, that you're getting people further down the funnel. Richard called it the long tail or whatever. I agree with that, because if you're actually trying to promote, you'd think, oh, I'll be the best on washing machines. Well, you can't. There's too many people. There's hundreds of thousands and bigger businesses than you who can afford to do that. So we obviously are more strategic than that, and we would sort of do a specific type of product, or a particular brand or a model that we've maybe got a good deal on. And then people, when they're clicking on that, they're interested in that. So you're already halfway there. So that makes perfect sense. Training our staff. We now have seven staff in total. And what we do is we spend a lot of time, because we're in one office, we can hear the calls and so on. So there's a lot of ongoing training where somebody will say, they've done a call, and I'll maybe just talk to them afterwards and say, look, what was that customer asking, and why did you say that? Why did you not say this, that, or the other? Oh, yeah, I could have done that. It's just that development of people all the time, because I don't want, if I'm there, for example, and everything's good, and then if I walk out of the room, everything's a disaster, I haven't done my job, that's no good. Everybody has to be on board with the same theories. And all this stuff is not untypical to any of your businesses. You all want people to deliver good customer service. And a lot of time we kid ourselves that they're all brilliant, but obviously the people that you pay to do a job are never going to have the same natural instinct as you do, because it's your money. It's your business, it's your livelihood. But you do your best to train people so that they understand the products, they understand how to speak to people, they understand what it takes to obviously convince people to come on board with you, because they can buy from hundreds of places. They don't have to buy from you. There's plenty of other people who'll take their money. So that's very, very important. And again, back to that customer service, I can't emphasize enough how important that is. We appear a lot on reviews. You'll see reviews for Deals for You on Kelku. You'll see them on Price Runner. You'll see them on companies called like Trustpilot, who then they manage all the reviews from all the different places and pull them all together. And we have good reviews, and we work hard to get good reviews. It doesn't just happen. You have to work hard to get them. And it's delivering good service. Not only when I got my product in 2 days and I was happy. It's, I had a problem, something didn't work, something was broken, I contacted Deals for You, and they did this for me, they did that for me, they did that for me. And that type of review is worth 10 of the, I bought a product and I got it the next day and hurrah. It's that kind of customer service thing right the way through that you just is so important in any business. So that's the way our business, that's how I've built this business up, using mainly price comparisons, pay-per-clicks. Next, we're doing some search engine optimization. We're getting a new website. Is it ready yet?
Not quite. This afternoon, I think we'll be straight.
Okay. We're getting a new website, new updated website. The other one's 5 years old. You know, it cost me $3 and $6. It was very expensive. So we need a new website, and we need to get much more on board with search engine optimization. This is where people are looking for a Zanussi 123. They're going to put it into the thing, and they're going to find me rather than find everybody else. They'll still find Kelku, they'll still find Price Runner, but they will also, it gives us an opportunity to promote ourselves in a completely different way than we have done before. On that theme, email marketing. None of our businesses come from email marketing. Not a penny. So, you know, Richard over here tells me I'm missing an absolute massive opportunity. So that's next for us. We've got a big database. We've probably got 50,000 people on there. You know, so we need to start using it. It's just something that we haven't done, and we need to do it. So as part of this, that will be included. Social media we've heard a lot about, and we'll hear about it from this afternoon as well. And you know, I just know from the talk in the office that this has just changed. These sort of mediums have just changed things forever, because where the chat used to be about what people were doing at the weekend and where they were going and what they were up to, and a lot of the time I went like that and walked out because I don't want to hear it. But it's now on, oh, such and such is on Facebook, and somebody joined Facebook today, and we were doing this, and we were talking about that, and we were, you know, we were talking on Twitter, or we were doing this and that and the other. You know, we're you know, messaging each other. It's changed completely. You know, whether people will actually stop talking to each other, I don't know, face to face. But that is how the world is changing, and we need to get on board with it. I mean, as I said to the guys, really, what my fear is with a business is what I don't know. I know what I know. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. It's what I don't know. What am I missing? What opportunities can these guys bring to me to make my business better? And until I actually get involved in that and actually embrace it and see what can be done, I feel I'm really missing out on a whole load of things that maybe I think, well, you know, I don't believe in all that. But so what? What does my opinion count for? Absolutely nothing. It's what my customer's opinion counts for, and that's where we need to really take our business forward. So that's what we're doing next. And believe me, there'll be more customer service, because that is what makes or breaks any business. And I don't care what business it is. If you deliver poor customer service, you're finished. And on that note of being finished, see what I did there? I'm finished. Thank you.